Greetings, folks. How are we doing this evening?
Woo!
So good.
Doing well.
So good.
I think that sums it up, though. Whoa!
Yeah. I think that's about right. Here we are again, Hideous Tomfoolery, for another session of Nope. Attack of the Swarm.
There we go.
All right, that's one.
Starts
That's
with an
one.
A.
You only get 3.
I thought this was against the carrying crowd.
Against the carrying crown. Carrying the swarm on my crown.
Yes. Busting my balls right from the start. We've got Griff over here from Hideous Laughter. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing well, man. I got a drinky poo. I got all this famous remote recording set up, and I'm just ready to go, man.
Nice. Steve, how are you?
Doing quite well, dude. Glad to be back. Ready to have some fun. I also have a drink in front of me.
Yes. I'm going to let Griff ask the question in just a moment. That's everybody's waiting to hear.
Building up
question.
the anticipation. It's a good indicator of a great podcast.
I didn't realize this podcast was going to be 90% edging.
Yes.
Pretty much.
That's the only way to do it, Griffin.
That's our first pivot.
Steve is wearing eyeliner, so.
That's right. I'm wearing eyeliner and edging's my middle name. Let's go.
Right. How are things going in Hideous Laughter world? How you guys doing?
I mean, Steve hasn't gotten soft since we watched Cats, the musical, this weekend.
It's not wrong. It's been a tough time.
Sometimes you ask a question and then you get an answer and you're like, shouldn't have asked that question.
That's how we do it up north.
It's when we drop an edit point in.
Emily, how are you doing this evening?
I'm so well. Thanks for asking.
You're welcome.
Sorry. I was just going through some DVDs and I found some South Park, and now I'm just, pulling out various. Yeah, it's a thing. People had them at once. Yeah. You should Google it.
I mean, I know what a DVD is.
That's true.
But
You
why
are
do you
old.
still have them?
Because I'm a classy
Collector?
lady and I'm a collector.
Okay.
So,
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Heath, how are you doing?
I'm all right, man. I kind of had a stomach bug a little bit this morning, but I'm starting to feel better now.
Oh, yeah, you're here.
Yeah. I made it.
Yeah. All right, Griff. The question that everybody wants to know.
I mean,
Give it to me.
well, I'll give it to you first. Adam, what are you drinking, buddy?
I am drinking Maple Crown.
Lit.
By itself? Just going straight,
Yep,
mate?
like straight neat. No, not even any rocks.
Not even any rocks. Jeez.
No, I got the rocks right here.
I thought you were.
Yeah.
See,
Sounds aggressive.
you reached down, and I thought you were reaching for your nuts. And you pulled some dice out. So,
You interpret that how you want to, man.
speaking of strange interpretations, Steve, what you drinking, buddy?
Sure thing, buddy. I am drinking a Vista Bay hard seltzer. That's the lime flavored.
no.
And if you guys are curious, because you've definitely never heard of Vista Bay hard seltzers,
No.
they are the Aldi brand hard seltzers.
Oh boy.
They taste like savings.
You had to pay a quarter for your grocery cart to get that.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, split that across every can. You're not saving that much.
Well, here we are, guys.
Speaking of somebody who made it here, Heath, what you drinking, dude?
I'm drinking a Wild Berry Truly, back on Southern Tomfoolery's original seltzer.
The original seltzer, the seltzer of the South.
Seltzer of the title.
I don't know about that, but it's the one I like the best.
We'll claim it.
Is the Seltzer of the South like the millennial remake of Song of the South?
Sure.
Don't put that evil out into the world.
Speaking of the evil we don't want to put out into the world, Emily, what you drinking?
I am on a Bon and Viv spiked seltzer, the only good one, honestly, the Clementine Hibiscus. That's my opinion, personal opinion.
Dude, Bon and Viv is the best kind.
Yeah, we're down with Bon and Viv.
Yeah.
The pear one gives me a weird aftertaste. It throws me off. I don't know. It's weird.
It's the only pear one you can get, so I'm into it.
Griffin, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking a Dragon Fruit Vive, also a seltzer from the land of Kentucky.
Is that 4 out of 5 Celsius tonight?
And all different.
Yeah, all different seltzers and different flavors too.
Important announcement. Did you guys see the commercial? And this may be old news and I just don't watch TV very often, but apparently Bud Light has a seltzer.
Oh, yeah. If you love Bud Light, you'll love the seltzer. If you hate Bud Light, you'll love the seltzer. I thought that was a great commercial. That's like their pitch, you know?
That's smart.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a lie, though, but I mean, we'll see.
Probably.
Yeah,
I'm going to try.
That encompasses 100% of people if you know.
It must be bad, but, who knows?
I mean,
I hear
give it
you
a shot.
talking about 50% of the demographic. I really need you going for 100% in this pitch.
either like Bud or you don't.
But you're going to love this seltzer.
I mean, the Natty Seltzer is pretty horrible. I don't know if you guys have had that, but
It's all right. It's like too sweet though.
it's like syrup. That's what it tastes like.
No.
Yeah, see, that's why I can't get on the White Claw, because I feel like they're a little sugary sometimes, depending on the flavor. Like, certain flavors are. Some of them are fine.
You're just a law-abiding citizen, aren't you?
I mean, I guess. I'll just stick to my crown here. You can stay out of the seltzer game.
You're too old for the seltzer game.
All right. I'm not sure if I want that to be a running joke, but it probably will be. So we were fighting some bugs last time. And it's kind of, you guys kind of were left out in the wilderness, so to speak. And then Bernoa fell, and you kind of took out a couple Swarm Dredger scouts and made your rendezvoused with Major Jaldamarek, and he sent you out here to hold the line while they evacuate some more citizens. So you got here and you set up your defenses, and as you were setting up your defenses, you saw a space station come crashing down out of the sky. Such a horrific loss of life it was that your medic is shaken. Just can't bear the thought of all those lives lost, and
So many dead organics.
I'm sure that's why she's shaking.
Yeah, and you kind of got your position. All of a sudden, 4 dredgers pop out of the ground. One is kind of right in between y'all, and they're all going to get a surprise round, and that's where we're going to start. But we need some initiative to get this thing going.
Okay, quick question. Is it just Cora? Nope.
Natasi.
Natasi.
I thought you were also shaken.
Yeah, that's what I was, because I've got shaking on my sheet.
So the giant dragonkin and the android have the most feelings for the humanoids that crashed. Okay, I get it.
That tracks.
It makes sense. All right, so talk to me about initiative. Vivari, what'd you get?
All right. Who knew? That was my first real die roll of this game, and she got a 4.
A 4?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
But
that's not
so
good.
that's okay. So let's see what Tex got.
Yeah, Tex, what did you get?
I got a good old 12.
Okay, so
Better
looks like
than a
you guys
4.
Guess you guys are working on the 12s. Sigurd, what did you get?
Well, I don't know if we're counting these when it's not a hit. But that's a natty 20, so Sig's going on a 23, baby.
Put it on the board.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll count it. It's a natural 20.
Okay.
Either way.
Okay.
We'll count it. All right, Natasi.
All right. Actually, this one's going to be real easy for you, bud. So my modifier is a +2, and I rolled a 16, so it's the same as my last combat.
Oh,
don't
all
bother
right.
updating it, except my name, because that's still wrong. But that's cool.
Well,
Called
that's
out.
your fault.
No.
It's only mostly partially my fault.
You're the only person that was like, 2 names, that's going to be easy. Easy for Adam, easy
Yep.
for the rest of the party. Oh, we're just meeting each other? Let's go with 2.
I stand by that choice.
Okay. So, fortunately for you, the dredgers did not roll well. However, they do have the surprise round. So, the one that popped out right between Sigurd and Yavari is going to try to attach itself to Yavari.
Rude.
Yeah, how's a 13 look against your KAC?
Yeah, that'll hit. That'll get it.
All right, so it attaches to you. The other ones are going to move up. Sigurd, you got 2 moving up right into your face. This other one's going to move up and get on Yavari. Try to get on Yavari as well. And we're in round 1. Sigurd, what are you going to do as these 2 face huggers are trying to eat you? Latch onto you like leeches.
Oh shit, these bastards move quick. All right, Betty, let's do this. And he raises his riot shield.
I need to upload the cue into Roll20 so I can play it while we're actually playing.
Yes.
So what I'm going to do is, as a move action, I'm going to align my riot shield to the one in front of me, granting me an AC bonus, and then I'm going to whack it.
With the shield?
With the shield, using my entropic strike.
Very nice.
That is a 19 to hit.
Oh, that'll
EAC.
hit. That will hit.
Okay. That's going to be 4 points of damage.
What type of damage?
It is... Well, we've already learned that I don't want to do acid, so it's going to be bludgeoning.
Just checking your memory there, buddy. All right. So
hey, I have pretty good memory for a drunk.
All right, not bad. Opening shot. Get your shield up, and he just punches the bug right in the face. And one of the mandibles kind of cracks and breaks, as it is now Natasi the Shaken's turn.
All right, Natasi has her pistol in her right hand, but with her left, this glowing red aura starts glowing around her hand, and it actually starts spilling out of her palm, kind of heavy in the air, and makes its way, and kind of osmosis-like seeps into the head of Ivari right in front of her, as she touches her and delivers a little remove condition lesser, taking off the shaken condition.
Nice.
That is the sweetest robot lady I've ever seen.
That's what I do.
That's awesome. You're my hero.
Very nice. Good play there. Would you like to move?
I do have a movement left, but I actually do kind of like my positioning. Ivari, who is massive, is providing me some great cover behind the bugs, and it's not like I could get a shot off anyway. I'm just going to stay where I'm at.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, just to lay out the battlefield for those of you listening at home, we've got the large Ivari Star Eater in front of Natasi and Tex Arcana, and there's 2 dredgers right in her face, and about 10 feet up and to the right, we've got our boy Sigurd, who is now kind of posted up against these 2 dredgers that are on him. It is Tex's turn now. What do you do, Witch Wappa?
Tex kind of sees the situation at hand. It's like, we need to get some more boots on the ground. And I want to summon a creature.
Okay.
So I did look. They're in, like, Roll20. You should be able to just drag and drop them.
Sure.
So it's going to be a tiny fire elemental.
Okay. So talk to me about the casting time of summon creature.
All right, just 1 second. 1 round.
1 round. So it will come next round, right? So you're going to
Yep.
start casting.
Yep.
All right, very good. And you said a tiny fire elemental, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to go ahead and drag it out there just so I have it pulled up. And then let me go ahead and give you control over that sheet.
Yeah, it would probably be smart to, in our downtime, just go ahead and give me control of a sheet for every summon.
Every creature in the Alien Archives.
No, I mean, I can only summon 4 creatures.
No, I know, I'm kidding.
Give me Alien Archives 1 through 3, please.
Yeah, I mean,
search.
You're going to save yourself a lot of time.
Yeah.
Okay. Ivari, you're up. You've got this thing attached to you. I will remind you that it is a move action to try to pull it off of you. Anybody next to you, adjacent to you, can also attempt this as a move action. It's a strength check to pull it off.
Okay, quick question. And everybody else can be mad at me, whatever. I'm looking at notes. Is there a dust cloud?
There is a dust cloud. Thank you for the reminder. That is going to provide... There's a dust cloud from the collapsing space dock. It created this huge kind of miles-wide ricochet explosion of all this cloud dust. So there is concealment for anything that is more than 5 feet away from you.
Well, I think that's going to be a huge problem right now.
You're okay right now. Because you've got 2 face huggers. One is like on your wing.
Okay, so then she will absolutely attempt a strength check. Use a move action strength check to see if she can get this motherfucker off her.
All right.
I don't think a 12's gonna get it. I bet
12 will get it.
Yay! Okay,
you can place the dredger in any of the 3 squares to the right of you. So this one, or this one. As you pull it off.
The most northern one. I'm trying to keep it away from our squishies.
All right, let me square these up a little bit on the grid there. All right. So you do get it off, and you still now have an action. So you just rip it off your wing. You just pull this kind of nasty bug off your wing, throw it to the ground in front of you, and you still have an action. What do you do?
So she is going to use said action to swing her flare axe.
All right.
For 15 to hit.
15 will hit.
Sweet. 6 damage.
Bloodied in one swang.
Very nice.
Very nice.
I have one question before we move on. What would it be for me to beat my wings to try and clear some of the dust? Is that
I would call that a move. I would call that a move action. Okay. Although I'm going to just go ahead and tell you, you could just get a visual sense that that's not going to. You don't have enough strength in your wing. It's a huge, it's almost like a sandstorm. You know.
Okay, I gotcha.
I mean, it's not raging like a sandstorm, but it's that amount of
sandstorm is playing in the background.
I was going to say, is it Darudish? So glad we're all on the same page there. All right, that's it, man.
Okay. The dredgers are now up. 4 of these bad boys. 2 on Yavari and 2 on Sigurd. We'll start with the ones on Sigurd. The one that you're shielded against is going to go first, and he's going to try to latch onto you, right onto your shield arm. 15?
Thanks, Betty.
Get out of here with that. All right, and the right one. Natural 20.
What's that go to?
Get out of here.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you that. However, that's all that he does. He does attach to you. There's no damage that comes with attach, but you now have this one attached to you. We're now going to go to the 2 dredgers on Yavari. The first one on the left, another natural 20. Mark that down twice there, Heath. Attached.
Wait. The GM also counts for...
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Well, that's not fair right there.
That should be a whole nother...
Yeah, that's a different thing.
I can do an Adam one.
Yeah,
let's
do a GM
no, I'll label it the Swarm.
There you go.
Okay,
Swarm.
nice.
I like that. That's better.
God, I hope Adam doesn't beat us.
So what, you have 1?
I have 2. And then I just rolled a total of 18 for the second one to attach. So that does do that, right?
Griff.
No, that's on you.
It's on you.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Yeah, man.
Yeah, you have 2 attached to you. One just got on your shoulder and one got on your waist. That's their turn. Sigurd, you've got one on your side. Your shield saved you from the front one. But this other one got in on your waist. What are you going to do? Round 2.
All right. Sigurd is going to move action, attempt to remove the face hugger from his face.
All right. Let me get that strength check.
That is a 5, so that's not going to do it.
5 is not going to do it, that's for sure.
Oh, shit, these guys are sticky. And then he's going to slam the one that he's already hit.
Okay.
That is not going to hit with a 6.
6 is also going to miss. Not a good round for Sigurd. Natasi,
All right.
what tricks do you have up your sleeve now?
You would be shocked how few. Yeah, for right now, I mean, people are getting attached to and stuff, but nothing I really need to dig into my bag of tricks for. So I think she's just going to take a pot shot at one of the ones that's on Sigurd, because it looks like I have a relatively open line of sight to him. So if there's the one that's attached to him, I'm thinking that
it's going to get it's going to get bonus from being attached to him, but you don't have, there's no additional cover being granted other than his attach bonus.
Yes, that's what I was kind of hoping. So I'll take a shot. Reminding the listening audience at home, I'm still shaking and have a bad to hit. But a natural 19 might just do it.
Yeah, boy.
A 19 will hit.
That also is just a 19, so
Yeah.
no need for modifiers here. That's the azimuth laser pistol, so this is going to be some fire damage coming at you, buddy. 2 points.
2 points, not bad. That goes through. You find just like clip a little piece of it, the one that's attached to Sigurd, as part of its thorax goes flying into the dust cloud. And nothing for your move action?
No, man. Like Emily said, she's protecting the squishy characters, so I'm gonna keep hiding behind this large dragon lady, because honestly, that's what I'd do in real life too.
Heard.
And I'm good to go.
All right, Tex.
All right, so my elemental will come into being. Correct.
Yes.
Yep.
Correct.
All right.
And you get to choose where it comes into being, right?
Yep.
Like within a range.
Yep.
All right. You have control of it, so you can place it where you'd like.
Wait, where is it?
On top of you right now.
Okay. Oh, it's so tiny.
Here, I'll move it over there. There you go.
Yeah.
Now you can grab it.
So
All right.
I'm gonna have it pop up behind the, or I can get like right here and be able to hit both of the fire elementals engaged with.
Now, with summoning, does it gain its own initiative?
It's on my turn.
Okay.
Yeah, so I can have it come into existence where I want and have it immediately attack, and I'm gonna do that.
All right. Which one are you attacking?
The one that's attached, I guess.
They're both attached.
Oh shit, that's
Yeah.
a really bad situation.
Yeah.
The right one.
The right one. Okay.
Yeah. So that'll be a 17 plus 5, 22,
22 will hit.
and that's 1d6 plus 3.
Okay, that's not bad damage for a little
half-
tiny fire elemental.
Half of it's bludgeoning, half of it's fire.
Fire. Okay.
8 damage.
8 damage. That's a pretty good hit from. Did you name this thing?
I have not yet.
That actually kills that one.
Oh, nice.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
All right.
So yeah, that's awesome. But I just summoned it last turn, so I'm gonna fire my pistol at the one on Sigurd.
Okay.
That'll be a 15 to hit.
15 to hit is going to miss because of the cover being on Sigurd.
Okay.
Still, not a bad turn. Got a kill off. Got your tiny fire elemental in play. Witch warping every which way. Navari.
So first off, I just realized that I missed a grand opportunity to name this character Trogdora, but that's fine. So
we can name my elemental Trogdora if you want.
There we go. I like it. We can roll with that. Roll with it. Okay, I'm done. So she's gonna try and yank this one off of her again.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
13?
13 will get it.
Yeah, sucker.
Yeah, and it can go to any of the 3 squares on your right. On your left, I'm sorry.
Northernmost.
Okay, boom.
We're just gonna keep playing this game, and she's gonna take another whack at it. I think a 20 might hit.
Is that a natural 20?
No. Dirty.
It still hits, though, for sure.
Sweet! So it's gonna get a... Oh, shit. Minimum damage. But that's still a 5.
5. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, it's its turn. And it's gonna full attack you, Emily.
Well, okay.
It's given up on this attached stuff. It sees that you can just pluck them off and throw them to the ground. So it's just going to try to claw you twice here.
Well, third time's a charm, so, just saying.
Yeah. All right, so I think my lowest roll is a 15. So they're both going to... No, I'm sorry. My lowest roll is a 11.
That does not hit.
It doesn't hit. So the other one's going to hit... because that would be a 21, so that'll hit. And that's going to do 8 points of slashing damage.
Okay, neat.
Is it just like... It just like its big claw just, rips through the top of your shoulder. It like kind of leaps up and rips your flesh as it comes crashing down to the ground.
That's lame. I'm into my HP.
Okay, Sigurd. You're going to get a full attack on you with this one that's attached to you. And it gets a little bit of bonus for being attached to you. Okay, so my lowest roll is a 15. That does not hit. Okay, my next roll is a 24. That'll hit. And that's going to get you for 7 points of damage. As it's on you, it's like suckered its mouth onto you, and it just like slowly drives its claw like in between your clothes and starts like gashing across the top of your stomach. Doesn't go in, you're not taking hit point damage, but you get a nice surface wound, just kind of slow, torturous wound as it tries to find the sweet spot to get at you. And then this other one in front of you is going to full attack too, although it is not attached. All right, I think both of these are going to miss. 16?
Nope.
All right. They both miss. Hold it down. Are you taking your entropy points for this damage?
Oh, yeah, baby. I'm at 3 entropy points.
Okay, so I was reading up about entropy, okay? And entropy goes away at the end of combat. Like, all entropy you have goes away.
Oh, does it?
Yeah,
yes, but when you start combat, like the first action you take, you get entropy, 1 entropy point at the beginning of combat.
So I'm at 2 entropy.
So you're at 2 entropy, yes. Okay, and it's your turn.
All right, I'm going to do the move action to try and get this thing off me.
All right.
That's going to be a 15.
15 will remove it, and I assume you want to just put it right here next to you like that?
Just toss it off me.
Yeah.
And then I kind of windmill Betty
Okay.
at him. The one that did damage to me. I'm like, fuck you, you little bug. That is a 17 to hit.
That
EAC.
will hit.
All right. That's going to be 5 points of damage. Bludgeoning.
5 points of damage. It's looking pretty rough. As you just throw it off of you and then come down with your shield just like right on its neck, and just kind of like pin it to the ground for a second and then pull it up, and then like a cockroach, it just steps right back up and starts hissing at you. All right, Natasi.
All right.
Back to you.
Natasi is going to move 10 feet. Again, gun in one hand, and her left hand is kind of blocking the wind and the soot from getting in her eyes. She is going to move 10 feet around her friend Ivari.
Oh, shit. I forgot about concealment rolls on Tex's shot, but that's all right. It's all right.
Yeah, I think we forgot about him on my shot
On
from
your
earlier,
shot, too. Yeah.
But I won't forget them now.
Yep.
As Natasi takes a shot at the bug that just took a huge chunk out of Ivari. 10 total, I don't think is going to do anything.
That will... what is it against?
EAC.
Okay, that is a hit. However, I need you to roll concealment.
Yep. So how are we rolling concealment?
So this is 20%, so anything over 20 is a success.
All right, let's see how it goes. 66.
All right, that's a hit.
Just kind of walks around in a clinical fashion. One hand blocking the wind, the other lines it up, pulls the trigger, pow! And we're going to do a little bit of damage here. She just mutters under her breath, disgusting. And does 1 point of damage.
1 point of damage. A little bit of damage indeed. Okay, Tex, you are up.
All right. He's going to yell out to Trogdora and say, take a bite out of crime. And I don't know if they're criminals. Yeah, she's going to attack.
And they're stars. Eat them.
Yeah. That's going to be a 24 on the die for 1d6 plus 3.
All right, that'll hit for sure.
That'll be 9 this time.
Max damage.
Yeah.
Killed it.
Nice.
That's a kill. Another kill.
Trogdora's doing work. And then I want to fire twice at the bug to the right of Sigurd again.
All right. All right, what you got there, Heath?
So I rolled. Wait, what do I take off? The
-4 to both attacks.
To both of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that'll be a 17 for the first one.
All right, that's a hit. Let me get the concealment roll.
Okay. 54.
All right, that's a connect and the damage.
Let's see, that's 1d4. 4 max damage.
Jeez, this max damage.
That's 4 cold and piercing damage.
Okay, and your next attack.
Yep. Ooh, that's a 3.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Hey, I'm not at all unpleased with that turn.
No, it should not be. Yuvari, the dredgers that were in front of you are no more. They got a bite out of you, but they're gone. There's 2 still around Sigurd. What you doing?
She's gonna move on up, and as she does, she kind of hollers back to, the squishies to be like, "Stay behind me." And as she moves up to the buggun to the right of Sigurd, she's gonna take another attack.
Okay.
For a 13. I did math for a second.
13 will hit.
God, garbage. 6 damage.
Dead. You
Yay!
Split it in twain as green and black goo covers your feet, and it makes this horrible screeching sound, and it lies motionless at your feet. It's now the one remaining dredger's turn, and it's going to foolishly try to full attack on Sigurd instead of trying to run away.
I don't know if it's foolish with you rolling.
Okay, well, one's going to hit and one's going to miss.
What's the hit go to?
The hit's going to be 21.
Oh, if my shield was aligned, it wouldn't.
Really?
Well, it would just meet, yeah.
Okay. And so you are going to take 6 points of slashing damage.
All right, into my health.
Into the health. All right, Sigurd, you got this one in front of you. It's bloodied. Well, not quite, but close to it. You can take it out. The last one.
All right, fucker, I'm really tired of this shit, okay? You're gonna go down. He's gonna full attack because his attacks do energy. And this thing's rocking like a 10 EAC. He's full attacking with Betty. 2 entropic strikes. That is a 10 and a 19 EAC.
Those are totals after the -4?
Yeah, that's
right.
After the -4.
All right, both of those hit.
Sweet.
Okay, that's 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, still standing like a cockroach it is. But it is very close to dead. Natasi, what you got?
Is it totally ridiculous to delay until after my melee friends go to see if I want to shoot this thing to conserve my ammunition?
No, I don't think so.
All right, well, if that's the case, I want to drop back in the order behind Yavari to see if we can't just take it out without burning through any more resources, because I don't have too much ammo, and I know we could be in this for the long haul.
Okay, smart move. Tex.
Sick 'em. He says to
How long
trap
do the elementals last? Like a minute? 10 minutes?
I'm looking.
In Pathfinder, it's a minute per level.
It's probably the same thing.
Well, this can't be right. It's a 1 round per level.
That might be right.
That's ridiculous. If so, she's gone.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, you got a couple free kills there, but that's okay.
Well, she would have gotten 1 kill either way.
Yeah, well, all good. So what are you going to do?
That's super lame. Like, that is a ridiculously short duration.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna move a little bit over here.
That's what she said.
Okay.
Short duration.
You
Sorry.
last as long as the summoned monster spell.
Starfinder, not Pathfinder.
Pathfinder might be the same.
I'm gonna take 1 shot at the bug. That'll be a 13.
13 will hit, but
Roll your
I'm going to
concealment.
need you to roll concealment.
Okay. 42.
42 is fine,
And that'll be 3 damage.
and it is dead.
Nice.
Nice.
I loosened it.
All right. Well, you guys handled that combat much because of mistakes made on my part. Don't get used to it, but feel good about it. You got those things taken out. However, once the kind of heat of battle dies, you're reminded that Bernoa is under serious attack, that it's pretty much fallen, and that the swarm is surely moments away from making an all-out assault across the landscape. And no sooner do you think that, does your comm units flicker on, and you hear Jaldamark's voice cut in.
All STF forces, this is a full retreat. Fall back beyond the Dethamar River and regroup at Fort Gallant.
His orders are followed by the sound of close-range fire from a semi-auto pistol before the signal cuts out. What do you do?
Do we know where that is?
Roll culture checks. If you got them.
Culture check incoming. 12?
12, okay. You're the only one that's got culture, I assume. That's enough. DC 12 check.
Cool.
You do know where Fort Gallant is. That's the good news. The bad news is that it's approximately 24 miles west of your current location. And as this realization sinks in, you have probably about a minute to do any kind of healing. You certainly don't have 10 minutes for a short rest, because you can see, or you can hear rather, you can't see because of the cloud, but you can hear not far off what sounds like thousands upon thousands of claws chittering across the landscape. You hear in a chorus of horror descending upon your location. It is time to move the fuck out.
We gonna die.
Immediately, Natasi's going to run over to Avari and Sigurd. It's time for your diagnostic. Where are you health-wise? Because I know you said you were down, Griff.
Yeah, I'm down 3 hit points. So I'm at 10 out of 13.
Okay, and Avari, did you go down into your hit?
Just 1. 1 down.
I can channel if you guys want, but it's not a whole lot of healing. We're down. It's up to you guys.
We're not getting that stamina back.
I was going to say.
All right.
Ugh.
So I guess then Natasi is going to very quickly, this is just a full round action, her entire body is going to glow with that same sort of red radiance that you saw before when I removed Affliction, as she goes ahead and does a Mystic Channel. It's called a Healing Channel. 2d8 worth of hit point damage. Fucking rocks. That is a 11 points of damage.
Doesn't your overflow do something?
It does at second level.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah. Like the class and archetype really, really open up at second level, but right now I'm just like kind of trying to get by. So
you only have one of those a day?
It costs a resolve point.
Oh, okay.
So that's why they're valuable.
That's the healing connection of Mystic?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool.
But like Griffin alluded, that'll spill over into stamina at second, so it becomes super valuable at second level, but right now it's just fine.
Okay. Well, at the very least, you guys get up to full health, and I imagine you start booking it, right? Or at least making moves.
So, quick question.
Sure.
It took us 13 hours to get out here.
Why
it's a 13-hour shift.
We had a 13-hour shift when we were keeping watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you start moving.
Yeah.
About an hour after picking your way through the dust, you guys kind of stumble your way. You still have this dust cloud in front of you. And as you're stumbling across this field, you can start making out like these shapes on the ground, and as you get closer to them, you can see like dozens and dozens of swarm corpses. And near the center of these dead swarm stands none other than Major Jaldamaric, pulling his dashko from the wriggling carapace of a recently killed dredger. He turns to greet you, and when he turns to face you, you can see that his armor has been slashed open at his torso, and he has taken what must be a mortal wound, as the strands of his innards hang limply over his belt. With a grimace, Jaldamaric straps the dashko to his back and says,
"You all fall back. I'll provide covering fire."
He draws his pistol and checks the clip.
"I aim to break 200 confirmed kills before I die."
His eyes become steely.
"That's an order, soldiers. Cross the river before they drop the bridges, and I'll see you on the other side."
And he pulls a medallion off of his armor and thrusts it out to y'all, and he gives you what's called a glory medallion.
I'll take it. It feels like a sheriff's badge, so like I need it.
I'll tell you what it is. It is a level 1 magic item, L bulk, and the description here says, awarded to only the most skilled combatants. A glory medallion allows you to capitalize on the hectic nature of battle. Once per day, as a reaction, after you reduce an enemy to 0 hit points, you can immediately take an additional move action. Now, to me, that sounds like a Vanguard badge. I'm just going to throw that out there. Because if he makes 2 moves in a turn, he gets entropy.
Nice.
You do get entropy.
Yeah, I mean, he'll be gracious, and upon realizing how it functions, be like, yeah, I think this will better suit somebody like Sigurd than somebody like me.
Hey, thanks, Tex. I appreciate it.
Sigurd, you can wear my sheriff's badge.
Yeah.
I'll let you polish Betty later.
I wrote on it in permanent marker, Sheriff Tex,
Seems like an odd thing to put on. I guess I will.
And he kind of smiles at you guys, and then again steals himself and steps, turns his back on you and steps back into the dust cloud the way that you were just coming from, breaking into a full Veskarian battle song, like at the top of his lungs, just like screaming, having them come to draw to his position, buying you some time.
Thank you for your service.
Shut up, I'm trying to draw him to me.
Well, we won't be seeing that one again.
Yeah, he's pulling the old self-sacrifice.
I suggest we continue with our retreat.
Yes.
Okay, so here's the deal about that. So you who's got the slowest movement speed of the group?
30.
30? I think it's standard. So unless anybody has something that's not standard.
I mean, I'm a halfling. Do they have? I think they might have 25, but I just can't find it on my sheet.
I'm at a 30.
I'm at 25, and small creatures in Starfinder don't get a movement speed penalty.
So you're at 20.
Still be at 30.
You're at 25.
I'm at 25 because of the heavy armor.
Yeah, I'm 30.
Okay, so because of 25, you're only going to be able to cover 20 miles in 8 hours. Okay? So, you've got 24 miles to go. After 8 hours, you're going to have to start rolling checks on the forced march for fatigue. So in the last, let's see here. It's going to take you 8 hours to go 20 miles. So quick math, what is that? 3 hours or 3 miles an hour?
You're not asking me for math, right?
No, I'm kind of
okay. Cool.
At 30-foot move speed, it'd be 3 miles per hour. Yeah, so it's a little less than that.
All right. Yeah. So you're going to look at least probably 2 checks, at least if there's nothing that interrupts you along the way.
Did you get the boots?
I didn't get the boots, but I have
this is
huge con.
This is everybody is going to be having to make these checks.
Oh, well, I'm wearing the boots then.
Of course. I imagine you guys put your boots on when you head out.
Yeah.
I want to stress that this walk, you're really exposed to the elements here. It's very cold. If anybody wants to roll like a physical sciences check.
That's all you, Toots.
Yeah, it's not a me
No,
thing.
it's not.
Oh, guess we got nobody.
He's got a little bit of nobody. Anybody got a nature?
Hold on. Hold on.
Or there's
I'm
not
sorry.
nature, is there?
Life sciences.
Survival?
Oh,
I can do a survival.
All right, go ahead and roll survival. It's not going to give you the same information, but I'll give you something if you get a good roll here.
Can I roll piloting?
13.
Ooh, 17.
Okay, so you don't know much about the environmental issues that you're going to be facing here in this march. But as you're walking, you do catch some more tracks from that predator that you tracked on the way out to on your patrol. And it seems that you're, it's walking in the same way you are, and you're not terribly far behind it. Maybe 10 to 12 hours behind this thing. It seems to be walking, also probably fleeing from the danger. About this time, your comm units crackle to life yet again. And you hear a recorded message from an unidentified female voice saying, "This is an emergency transmission. A full evacuation is in effect for the Bernoa region. Civilians east of the Dethamar River must immediately relocate west of the river, as the bridges crossing the river will shortly be demolished to halt the swarm advance. SDF forces and civilians are to report to Fort Gallant for further orders." This is an emergency transmission. And it continues on, and you hear that 3 times, and then it cuts off. And I will say over the course of this trip, that comes on about once every 2 hours. You hear that same cycle of emergency transmission.
Are we trying to get there before they blow the bridge? I'm just trying to figure out exactly what we're doing.
You're on the wrong side. You're on the wrong side of the bridge. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I did pick up the boots for when we inevitably have to do some forced march stuff, but unfortunately my shaken does affect my fort save. So I'm also going to use another instance of remove condition lesser on myself. Didn't really want to, but I feel like that we might have to do that. I don't want to be dragging anybody down. So Natasi does the same thing with the red glow from her hand, and this time she slips a finger under her eye patch, and it kind of sucks up into what you imagine might be an empty socket. But who knows?
Wow. Interesting.
Anybody else curious about what's behind that thing?
It's all
curious. That's the word.
It's
I
just
just
a bunch
use magic
of
to
boogers.
delete my nervousness.
So you're about 2 hours into your march here, and the cloud kind of finally parts. You finally are far enough away from the crash site that you're no longer obscured by the cloud. And what you see is just empty, dry brushlands with small plateaus and hillocks stretching around them in all directions, the tops of the plateaus and the hills covered with snow. The temperature remains just below freezing, and the sky is cloudless, so the bright sun beats down, giving you some relief from the biting cold. By this time, given your overnight patrol and the ceaseless activity since dawn, you have already been walking for 8 hours. There are certainly several hours of walking ahead of them, constituting a forced march, the PCs will need to begin attempting their constitution checks for each hour to avoid fatigue. In addition, if the march to Fort Gallant takes the PCs 10 hours or longer, which is going to take you right at 10, so you're going to have to roll this right when you arrive at the bridge, basically. There will be another check for your sleep deprivation.
Cool.
Everybody want to hit that speed?
So you're not quite feeling it yet, but you are starting to feel the encroaching pull of fatigue. But before you can think too much on that...
Oh, no.
Oh, no, she says. As you make your way down a hill on this path that you're walking on, you very easily spot the corpse of a human man on the ground out in the open. He is laying on a satchel of some sort, and without getting closer, you can only tell that he's kind of in a pool of his own blood. I'm going to put you on a map just so you can get immersed.
Oh, yeah.
Is that why? Is that why?
The immersion map? The flavor map that you're putting out?
It's a flavor map.
Flavor map.
Yeah? Does it have a grid and everything?
I mean, just for perspective of distance.
I've been GMing for a really long time, Adam. I think I pick up on these tropes.
I've been getting fucked over by GMs for a long time, so I would pick up on those tropes as well.
Okay, so there you guys are on the new map. And as I say, you should be able to see the body kind of not too far in front of you there. What do you want to do?
Well, first off, I would love if we could have opportunity to adjust our formation.
Sure,
based
of
on
course.
Yeah,
our
fuck this
marching
party
stance.
order.
Talk
No
to me
way.
about your marching order.
I would assume that Sigurd and I would be
Up front.
at least one of us up front.
Come on,
I might
Star
be in the
Eater.
back because I'd block shots. I don't know.
That's why they call the front the vanguard.
How's that look?
Is that what that means?
I approve this.
Hey, actually, Yavari, I was wondering, can you fly over it to get a better look? That way you don't have to walk right up to it.
Yeah. So the deal is I can fly, my speed is 30, and I have to be on the ground at the end of the amount, or I fall.
It's
Right.
much
I
more
totally get your
jumping.
limitations, but do like a hop, like a little hop over it. That way you're not touching it or anything.
She'll totally do that. I just wanted to explain the mechanics of it.
All right.
I mean, I'm ready to charge in if there's any trouble once you get to the other side.
So where are you going to land? You're going to kind of do a hop over it, right? So a 30-foot fly, basically. Roll a perception. We'll say your perceptions is kind of at the apex of your arc here.
Okay. 14.
14. It's not very good perception.
No, I have a 0 to perception.
All right, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and move over there for me, though, if you would. What you do see as you're flying over it is that this human has been eviscerated. But it's hard to tell much more from that at a distance, just because you're still kind of up above it. So it would take like an actual medicine check to determine anything more about how exactly he was killed, or any more information about that. But as I said, you do see that he's resting on a satchel, or he's not resting, he's dead on a satchel.
Is he in uniform?
No, he's not.
So when you
civilian clothes.
Okay. When Yavari lands, she'll kind of like, he just looks like he's been torn up. He's on something. Maybe, let's see. And she'll kind of move a little bit towards it cautiously.
Hey, Yavari, hold on.
She'll just kind of stop, like,
Tex, Natasi, to any of you, we've only fought together a little bit. I can tell, though, you got some magical ability. Is there anything you can do to grab it from a distance? Looks like it's on a bag or something over there.
Actually, there are several things I could do. So first of all, Natasi is going to begin detecting magic.
Okay. And what's the range on that?
30
feet, right? Yep. Okay. So you do detect some very, very small pulses of magic.
Okay. What is it? A perception check from this range to take a look?
For what are you looking for?
Anything out of turn. I'd also like to do a medicine to check how he died, but I'm fearing you might tell me that I might have to get closer for that.
Yeah, you definitely would have to kind of get up on him.
With the detect magic, though, he should be able to zero in on it, taking 3 rounds. So, like, you would know if it's like from the bag or from his shoes or from his head.
I got this right here, don't worry, guys. Each round you concentrate on the same area, you can determine if one magic source you detect is from a spell, magic item, or other effect, and the caster level of the effect. Can't determine if there are magic sources in areas you can't see, yada, yada, yada. That's really it. It doesn't quite have the same tier, like 1, 2, 3
It doesn't
as
give you the auras.
Yeah.
So I'll say this real quick. If Natasi starts to move this direction, like, Yavari would like to kind of hop back over the body, like fly back over the body and land on the other side. She wants to basically act as like a bodyguard in case something, I don't know, like face hugger pops out of this dude's chest or something. She wants to take the blow and not Natasi.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, I think Sig would definitely move up with her as well.
Yeah.
If we're all kind of moving up as a group, now that you've moved to the other side, he's gonna basically have Betty up and be still taking the lead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I move? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yep.
Token.
I think it just comes down to the point where I can tell that there's a little bit of magic there, but without actually interacting with it or someone interacting with it, there's not much else I can do. So I can get a little closer. I'd rather not soak up whatever this is, if it's something bad.
So Yavari lands right next to it, yeah?
I mean, not on top of it. Like,
Well, yeah, you don't, like, step on it, But
she's trying.
These dragon wings are so unwieldy. I think I'm just going to come down right on top of it.
Sorry, I've always
well,
been a
you're
little
close
awkward.
enough now if you want to roll a medicine check or a survival check.
Survival.
Can
I don't have
can
any
I?
medicines.
Well, no, I'm too far away to probably aid with that, right?
Correct.
Come on. 4.
4. No good. No good.
I don't know, guys. I think
However,
it's a body.
as you're kind of bent down on the ground, kind of, feeling the dirt around the body, you hear this low snarl from the bushes to the west.
She'll call out immediately.
Well, let's all roll initiative. Right at this moment.
This doesn't sound like something I want to do.
I don't. What if we don't? Y'all, there's only one of him. Okay, he can't make us.
You can't make me do anything over the internet.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, as the snarl, the bushes to the west of you part open, and the first thing you see, Yavari, as you're looking at the bushes, is this like bat face. Like it's like,
I'm sorry. Fat or bat?
Bat.
Okay.
But then as the head comes out, you see it's like this feline-shaped head connected to a feline body as this brush stalker emerges and gets a surprise round once again. Here, I'm trying to blow up the picture. That's what it looks like.
Oh no.
And so it's going to use its surprise round to, of course, move to protect its kill. All right, so let's talk about initiative real quick. Tex, what did you get?
I rolled an 18.
What about you, Yavari? Did you beat an 18?
No, we got a 10.
Which means
right.
we got an 18.
We got an 18.
Cora, did you keep your 18 action going?
Oh no, huge dip for me. I went down to a 17.
Oh no.
What's your modifier, buddy?
2.
Mine's 3.
Oh, you got me.
Yeah, I got a 17 as well.
Well, good thing for you
All
guys
right.
is you
Tightly
all-
clustered.
Yeah, very, very clustered here. Tex, you're going to get the jump here.
Nice.
What do you do?
Hold on. I just looking at this enemy. Have any of you guys ever played Warframe?
No.
No.
I played a
not.
little bit of it.
Okay. The pets that you can create, you use a machine to create your own like cats and dogs and stuff. This look just like the dogs in Warframe.
Well, that's terrifying.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't want to spend a lot of spell slots, is basically where I'm at. So I'm gonna get to blasting. I'm gonna attack with my pistol.
All right. There is no concealment in this fight, so it's a
Nice,
straight fight.
nice.
4 on one indigenous creature to this planet that's just trying to escape and eat too. Go ahead.
Oh, trying to make us feel bad? Fuck that guy.
Fuck that, dude. I rolled a 14.
14 to hit. EAC or KAC?
It's a cold pistol, so I think EAC.
EAC. That will hit.
Nice. And that'll be a D4. 3 damage.
3 damage. All right. Not
All right, I
bad.
softened him up, guys.
All right. Yavari.
All right, Yavari is going to. We're just gonna try for. No, we're not. Yes, she's just gonna whack at it with her flax. Goddamn. 13.
13 against what? What kind of damage does it do?
Sorry, I just had a brain fart of magnificent proportions. E.
It does E? It does electric damage?
No, energy. ESE. Because it's a plasma weapon.
Okay.
Correct?
Sure. Is it a plasma weapon?
It is a plasma weapon. I'm just like,
All right. Yes.
wow.
Then that is a hit.
Sweet. Okay, so then we're gonna get a lot of damage this time. I believe in it. Oh, sweet. Yeah, 8 damage.
That's not bad. Not
No,
bad.
it's all right.
Okay. Sigurd.
Sigurd is going to hurl an entropic bolt at it, which is his momentum move. He gets like basically kinetic blast, but it's his entropic weapon.
Okay.
So he hurls that. That's going to be a 13 EAC.
That will hit.
So that deals 4 points of damage, and then he's going to move into the flank. So he moves 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Since Yavari is large, he's still flanking.
Yep. That is
on
flanked,
the diagonal.
Yeah. Very nice. Okay, Natasi, you are up.
Sweet. Well, there's a very open shot from where she's standing right now, so I guess maybe she'll just take a 5-foot step to the top of our screen here, just a little bit closer to the battle, but effectively is just going to pop off a shot at this guy and see what happens. 7's not going to do it. That's a nothing.
What? A 7 is definitely not going to do it.
7 does nothing.
It is now the Brush Stalker's turn. It is going to full attack on the Star Eater. Here we go. You guys are going to love this. Oh, I rolled real shitty. Real shitty. I rolled a 10 and 11. Do either of those hit KAC on you, Yavari?
KAC, no.
Oh my god.
Huzzah and hurrah.
Well, alright, go ahead and kill my Brush Stalker this round in round 2. Here we go. Tex. Didn't even get a single claw in.
Good. Fuck that cat bat.
What you got, Tex?
Let's see. I want to use a cantrip. I'm going to use Hazard.
Alright.
I don't think I've used this before. Oh no, I'm not.
What?
I'm not gonna do that because it's a burst that would hit an ally as well.
Okay.
Preach.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna shoot it.
Gunslinger style.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it. Shoot him twice.
Alright.
Shoot him.
That's a natural 1.
Ooh.
Put it on the board.
Yeah, you gotta put that on the board, buddy.
And that will be a 14. It was an 18 minus 4.
And that's against EAC that will hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 damage. 2 cold damage.
Yeah. Still snarling. Yavari.
Yeah, Yavari's gonna kind of look at it. She's sad. She doesn't want to kill this stupid creature, but, you know, she ain't trying to waste any more time, so she's gonna take a whack at it.
Make sure you take account of the flank.
Oh.
Let's do this. So it's really just a -2 to its AC, right? That's how that will. Or yeah. So what'd you get?
So it's gonna be an 11.
Against
E.
that will fucking hit.
Yay! And it's gonna be max damage for 8 damage.
Dead. You just cut the bat. You cut the bat head off the cat with one fell swoop, and even more blood pours out over. It would have been dinner.
Hey guys, now we can eat it.
Yeah.
Practical thinking, Sigurd.
Yeah, I can cook up one of them.
Yavari just kind of pokes it with her foot, like, I don't know about that.
You mean the
Hey, Yavari,
dragon
you're standing
lady?
on the corpse we were looking at.
Man, y'all, that
sorry.
thing has a +10 to hit. Man,
Hoof.
Yay!
ugh, that's gross.
Good. We ain't got time for that shit.
You're right. Make quick work of it. I imagine you want to take a look inside of this
The
pack.
cat.
Yeah.
Yes,
well,
the pack. That was it.
Yeah.
Yes, the cat. Yes.
The cat.
Nope. That would be weird.
Guys, it's getting really cold outside. Cut its stomach open.
I'm gonna detect
I can
magic to
probably
see if
fit
it's
in it.
swallowed anything magical.
Yeah, I didn't swallow anything.
Okay. So in this travel bag, you find a tactical semi-auto pistol with 9 rounds in the clip, a basic med kit, 2 doses of tier 1 stimulants, 4 wake-up patches,
Woo!
3 R2Es, and 2 Mark 1 serums of healing. And this would be the magic that you detected.
Score. We got all the good drugs.
You did. You basically came across an evacuee who was a drug dealer and got eaten by this brush stalker. And you stole his drug sack.
It's not stealing, it's scavenging, sir.
Scavenging.
Okay.
Ground score, man.
Which
Apparently
is exactly
the brush stalker was the one who knocks.
Will you repeat that or drop it in the chat?
Yeah, sure.
Does anybody want the pistol? If not, I do.
Oh, yeah, take it.
Yeah, she's all yours.
Yeah, I'm good.
Sweet.
There you go. There you go. So, we continue your march. Now it's time for some fatigue rolls. So I want to make sure I get all this right because there's a couple things we got to do. All right, so let's start with the forced march. So it's going to be an extra 2 hours of marching. So that's going to be constitution checks to avoid fatigue. Now, who has the boots on?
I do.
Yavari.
All right, who doesn't have the boots on?
I don't have boots on.
You don't have the boots on. All right, so for the first hour, let's get your constitution check. Sigurd.
All right, natty 20, 25.
Put it on the board.
Sweet.
All right.
All right.
Put it on the board.
Hey, keep me honest over here.
All right, we're going to go around the circle here. Steve.
Sure thing, bud.
Is Cora wearing boots?
Nope.
Cora 6 Natasi is wearing
I'm
boots.
omniscient. I'm not a carbon-based life form. I can call it.
Yes, it is. She is wearing boots.
All right, so that's going to give you a +2 to this roll.
Cool, I'm rolling this at a +2. 10.
That is a fail. So you're going to take 1d6 of non-lethal damage, which I will roll. So it's only 1. You are fatigued. That's just hour 1. Okay. Let's go to Tex.
For non-lethal, does that just come off my stamina like normal? Oh, well,
Most attacks that deal non-lethal damage work like any other attack, and they deal damage to your stamina or hit points as normal. However, when non-lethal damage would reduce you to 0 or fewer hit points, you are reduced to exactly 0 HP and fall unconscious, and you're stable instead of dying. So that's really the only difference. You just take it off as normal, but if it's non-lethal that would have killed you, you just go to stable instead.
Okay.
All right. Tex, let me get your constitution.
All right. That'll be a 14 on the die. I get +2 from the boots.
Correct.
Okay, so 16.
All right, so you're fine. You're marching on through. All right, Yavari, are you wearing boots?
Yeah, she's wearing boots. Got excited. I thought this was a fort save and I was going to get a +4 total, but no, just the 2 from the boots. Oh, a nat 20! Put it on
my
board.
Damn it, board. Put it on the board.
Keeping us in the game over here.
Yeah, boy.
All right, so we're going to cycle back around for the last hour of the forced march. Back to you, Griffin. Sigurd, this is going to be a little bit harder check now.
All right, that's only a 12.
That is not enough, and you are going to take 2 non-lethal damage. And you are fatigued as well. All right, Steve. Cora is fatigued. Natasi, which gives you a -2 to this roll, right? Doesn't fatigue affect your...
I actually don't believe it does. So at fatigue,
Okay.
I can't run or charge. Take -1 to AC, attack rolls, melee damage rolls, reflex saving throws. Like, it's a shit ton of stuff. But it doesn't change your con score, which would affect your con check.
Okay, good deal. Good deal.
Okay, I'm still rolling at just a static +2. Let's see what we got here. Put it on the board. It's a natural 1.
Oh, no. That's the opposite direction.
That's the only way Steve could get on the board.
God, why the fuck did I take the boots? That didn't do me any good.
Yeah, well, it did deal you 2 more damage.
Yeah.
Tex,
What?
You got to roll another Constitution
Oh, we're
save.
just going to keep on doing this. Okay.
We have to.
Oh, that's off the book. Okay. Ooh, that's an 8 on the dice, or 10.
Ooh, you are fatigued, and you take 5 points of non-lethal damage.
Really?
Yep. And last one on the march, we were Yavari.
Okay, come on. Do me right, baby. Do me right. You know what? We're going to use the GCP blue die for this.
Oh boy.
That's
You
what you
fucked me,
get.
Troy. Oh,
That's about how that goes.
that's about how that goes. That's an 8 on the die for a 10.
Oh, that's not enough. You're going to take 2 points of non-lethal damage, and you are fatigued. So the 4 of you are fatigued. I'm not even going to... The reason I rolled the forced march is because now that you're already fatigued, there's
You're
no
a
sense
dick.
in rolling for the being awake issue, because all that does is give you fatigued. Am I correct about that? I think I am, but I will verify.
Okay. Dude, that sucked. That took all of my stamina.
Oh.
Oh, sweet summer child. I've
Yeah.
been out of the
Sweet summer
stamina
child.
all episode.
All right, well, if I'm doing my homework, I think Griff's only a couple points into his hit, right?
Yeah, I'm only 2.
Everybody
My
else
hit points.
should be...
All right, so
Yav-
for sleep
Yavari's only 2 under hit points.
deprivation, okay, there is potential to go to exhausted from fatigued.
Well, I'm going into
No, it's fine.
exhausted.
You already hand waved it. It's fine.
Yeah, no. So everybody, I need to roll a fortitude save, and we're gonna have to do 2 of these as well.
So is this the point where we use these stimulants? Because
Yeah. So yeah, you can as you're feeling this
Because I'll do some
deprivation.
toot now.
Well, so I'm kind of rolling up the last bit of this march into a few rolls, right? So we can say that you've gone ahead and taken your wake up patches, an hour ago as you started really feeling sleepy, and now's the time to check to see how these do. So they're going to give you a +2 against this sleep deprivation, and we're going to go backwards this time. We're going to start with Yavari. I'm sorry, you're only going to have to roll 1 of these instead of 2. So it's one very important fortitude check to make sure that you do not go to exhausted.
Now, I need you to clarify. Is
This is a fortitude save. This is a fortitude save.
thank God.
Sweet. Okay, I was like, fuck this con bullshit. Okay, so we took our speed.
Yep.
So we get a +2.
Uh-huh.
And I get a +2 to my fort save. So, wow. 11 on the die for a 15.
15 is exactly what you needed to hit.
Oh, fuck.
Tex, you're up. Fortitude save with a +2 bonus from the wake up patch.
Okay, we're not getting anything from the boots now.
Correct.
And it's a +2 or 3.
It's a +2 from the patch, and then whatever your fortitude save bonus is.
Okay. Ooh. That'll be a 12.
You are now exhausted.
That's not good. So am I fatigued and exhausted? Or
Well, exhausted replaces fatigued.
okay.
I believe so. Yeah.
Oh, dear.
All right. Natasi.
Just gonna queue up exhausted on the sheet. And here we go. I took my drugs. 15 total.
You're good.
I think that does it.
You're good.
Nice.
Thank
All
God.
right.
All right.
Down to you, bud.
Oh, put it on the board, baby. Look at that bad boy.
I can't from here.
I'll just give you the tray here.
All right, this seems unnecessary.
That's another. Well, no, that's right. It's natty
It
20.
was a natural
27.
Another natural 20. All right, so you are
27,
good
jeez.
when it comes to that. So you guys are fatigued, some of you even exhausted, as you finally make your trek across this 24 miles of of brushland with the swarm just constantly chittering behind you, seeming like they could close in on you at any moment. You begin to hear the sound of rushing water in front of you, and you crest the final hill. Below, the Dethamar River runs from north to south, thousands of feet across at its widest point. It is spanned by a huge suspension bridge, a feat of engineering known as the Karazhan Bridge. Dozens of abandoned vehicles clog the highway crossing the bridge, and the only sound that can be heard is the ice cracking and breaking in the slow-moving river below and the screaming horde behind you. And I'm going to need you guys to go ahead and finish your drinks, because we'll fucking see you.
Oh, boy.
I knew it.
We all did.
Oof, that was a tense one. That was good times.
Yeah.